If there's going to be any adaptations.
Exactly. Or adaptions?
Either or. Why not both?
It's not actually a word, I'm sorry. Rek'Sai banned away from Svenskeren. Looks like TSM sticking to the same thing. Curious to see whether or not they will also ban out that Hecarim. Big smile out of Pirean. You can see he's actually having a pretty good time, despite the pressure that's being put out against him. Gnar banned away from Hauntzer. There's the Hecarim as well. And Vladimir will be taken off the board. So Sivir's still up. Yeah, Phoenix1 could try to take that away from DoubleLift. MASH has been playing it quite a bit.
We'll see if TSM is going to leave that available. Gangplank is the ban, so same bans across the board here for TSM. And, you know, Gnar was kind of the big change there for P1. Obviously did not like how that matchup went, even though they got that Aurelia into it, which a lot of people are generally pretty happy about. Will be Sivir first pick here once more.
Yep, Sivir first pick for MASH, taken away from DoubleLift. Phoenix1. We said the Zerg might work. Good old-fashioned 6 pool.
Karma still available too, and StarCraft reference, I like it.
Oh yeah.
Going back to my heyday.
Phoenix1 they're macroing.
Yeah,
they're building for the late game.
Yep.
Which is week 9, next week.
I think they might want to ask for a no rush 20.
Yeah.
see if they can farm off a little bit. TSM went a little bit too hard that game.
Yeah.
But either way, Karma's still available. May see TSM want to take that away. Looks like they will elect to go. Okay, they're going to swap it over. I think that's smart. Giving over Karma and Sivir is just so much speed up, so much kind of engaged potential from that bot lane. Very powerful duo also here, but there is flexibility for TSM. They can mix it up. It's going to be Gragas and the Karma. Gragas is something that has been kind of rising in priority. Not that it wasn't popular already, but we're seeing in some regions it's even being banned and picked over the Rek'Sai, which most people consider the S tier, especially in North America. This does mean Malzahar is available. The Bjergsen special from last game. There's definitely Nidalee, also very powerful jungler if they want to try to go for something like that. Elise on the table here too.
I mean, Phoenix1 could even just try to commit completely to the late game strategy and go for something like a Cassiopeia and just try to wait it out, but looks like they are going a little bit more aggressive this time. Braum picked up once again for Gate. Pirean will steal away that Malz.
Yeah, so going to take the Malz away from Bjergsen. I don't love the Braum pick simply because it means they're not going to be able to match up as well in these 2v2s already. When you have Karma on the other side of things, they've already shown that they're struggling in these sorts of games. Would have loved to see them draft something a little bit more aggressive, but it is going to be the Trundle and the Taliyah locked in. And Bjergsen has been incredible on this champion, roaming early and often, making a lot of plays. And when you get these premier players on this champion, it looks fantastic. And here is that change. And Inori going to be locking in the Rengar. So,
Knife Cat in the mid lane. In the jungle, that's the one.
I was like, wow, that would certainly be something they're experimenting now. Go that AP Rengar.
I know where Rengar goes.
Go that W Max, get in there.
Yeah. Alrighty, so this is for either top lane or support.
Well, yeah, it's possible.
Karma, no, this is for top lane.
It's going to be AD carry.
AD carry. Oh, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
I don't Rengar mid lane.
Yeah.
Urgot top. I don't know what's going on right now.
Just put the Taliyah as the AD carry.
Yeah.
Put the Urgot in the jungle, no problem. But DoubleLift going to be making his selection. We'll see what they want to do. Lucian is up. He loves the champion. Lucian Karma is strong. Would not surprise me. There it is.
Hey. It's almost like you knew.
It's almost like I knew.
But that is our team comps locked and loaded for this next game. Phoenix1 going a lot more aggro.
Yeah, this is smart, right? You look for picks. You pop the Sivir ulti. You have that Rengar, zooming on in there, and you can look for hard engages with the Rengar, overlap that, empower Bola with your Rumble ultimate. You really try to get in there early, aggressive, see if they can create picks that way. And if they're going to end up in standard lanes, because it could be tough for this Braum Sivir matching up against Biofrost and DoubleLift, two of the best laners in the league on a very lane bully style pair of champions here.
Well, it is do or die time for Phoenix1. They've got the composition to try to make something happen. They cannot afford to be anywhere near as passive as they were in game number 1, whereas TSM, as you said, on the other hand, looking very comfortable with picks that we've seen have been huge for them in the past. But this is Team Solomid showing the fact We are the best in the league. We're here to prove it.
Yeah, and they would love to close out this series very quickly, take another 25-minute win, go
Yeah.
for that speed run.
Quick and easy.
But we'll see if they're going to be able to do it, though. P1 mixing it up. I like this a lot. You got to be willing to experiment, trying new things when you do lose that way. And they're not going to back down, bringing in the Rumble, bringing in the Rengar. I know I've seen Rengar at least once this split. Dardoch did play it earlier, and he actually won that game if I'm not mistaken. This was quite a while ago, but it can be very successful at times. And as far as straight up 5v5 team fights and stuff like that, you know, Pirean on this Malzahar should be more effective than Bjergsen. So Bjergsen is going to have to be able to roam. He's going to have to be able to look for these kind of cutoffs and these plays that they can find. P1 also grouping up as 5 here.
Yeah, they do have that Braum start early on.
Yeah.
So you can see Bjergsen rushing down the mid lane to try to get some early vision to see if he can spot Pirean as he tries to loop around, but Pirean already grouped with his team defensively on that red side of the map.
They were just really hoping to absorb an invade here from TSM. If TSM tried to come up and face check here, it could have been disaster. But two teams going to be on opposite sides. TSM going to be able to get their deep vision no problem. And P1, if they don't make a move soon, will not have any answers to ward whatsoever. So they do spot them out. They know that they're getting this deep vision, so it's at least something for them.
Yeah, falling back defensively now. That is deep vision for TSM and Phoenix1. Now giving some aggressive pings into TSM's jungle. Recall being completed by DoubleLift and Biofrost. Let's see where they go. Oh, they are now heading down towards that bottom side. So it looks like we will get the 2 versus 2 this time around.
Rumble's also on the bot side of the map, though, so I think they actually are trying to get a deep ward here to dodge this. I'm not sure exactly what they're expecting. They may think, I think they actually are assuming that TSM has already done the lane swap. And they are trying to avoid it, but they're going to end up in this 2v2 situation, and they're going to have their top laner on the bot side with Hauntzer already starting up there, so he's going to have to blow his TP right off the bat, and that's actually really bad, especially when you pair that with the fact that Svenskeren started top side. So they can actually look for an early cheesy gank here, and with no TP available on Zig, that would be a disaster.
We'll have to keep an eye on Svenskeren and
I want to see him go
to head
for it.
down there. Yeah, he's actually clearing out the red buff right now. He will be looping around towards that side at around level 3. But there is that ward in the jungle. Should expire before he gets over there as Mash takes some harass. DoubleLift trying to balance this back out.
Yeah, and you can see Sven actually pinging out the blue buff, so he's going to try to carve out an advantage in another way. He wants to get level 3, then go invade and stop this Rengar from picking up that blue buff, maybe take away a couple camps, because Rengar really does struggle on this first clear. It's a lot harder for him. Sven should be healthier, even saving his smite for this invade.
Yeah, he's heading across right now. Currently, you can see Inori at the Dire Wolf camp. He actually just smited it, so we will be able to see if Svenskeren invades. Playing it very safe with
Really
this
smart.
early clear.
And with that, does Sven still actually elect to go for this? We'll find out. Inori has cleared out that wolf camp, and Sven's starting it up. Inori spots this. He's actually trying to sneak around here. Can he actually take this fight, though? This is pretty risky.
Lands one bola.
Team is
Managed to get
collapsing.
empowered. He turns onto Svenskeren looking for the solo
They're gonna
kill.
get him.
Oh, Svenskeren's over the wall, but first blood onto Pirean.
And Hauntzer's in trouble as well. Zig with a good trade. Great early start as the early aggression backfiring on Sven. Zig wants more.
Yeah, continues to chase. Pirean eats a lot of damage. Bjergsen, he's got the auto attacks, but doesn't have a kill.
Very calm play from Pirean 2, not even blowing the flash, was really low, but tracking Bjergsen's cooldowns, knew that he was going to be able to stay alive there. Does Bjergsen go for anything tricky? Pirean's going to like to hang around. This is risky.
Yeah, if he eats
Wants
one
the XP.
more unraveled Earth combo, that is a dead Malzahar. So, trying to wait out that passive. If that shows up, he'll be much, much safer. The wave is caught. He's able to keep himself alive. So an early start to Phoenix1 nets them first blood, just like in game number 1, and will get them about a 700 gold lead.
We see DoubleLift and Biofrost wasting their time, do not realize they're on a ward here, so Mash is going to try to just bait it out, make him think that he does not know, but as the minions walk into the bush,
Yeah, now they
the jig is up. Early CDR boots here from Inori. Really wants to be able to try to power farm up to the 6, get aggressive, but such a good start and really smart pathing. Svenskeren underestimated him, and did have to pay for it.
Spotted out by a ward, and TSM appropriately back off. Don't want to burn any summoners early on, as the pink that Inori drops now spots that. And 5 minutes in, TSM once again find themselves at a small deficit, but if this goes anything like game number 1, once TSM start looking for some rotations, looking for some neutral objectives,
Yeah.
they could tear this game apart.
Certainly could, and they always are going to have the ability to do that, but P1 has a lot of ways in this game. They have more clear objectives consistently. Look for those picks, look for the Rengar ults, and we'll see if they can play this comp a little bit better because of that.
Yeah.
And honestly, Mash and Gate are doing pretty well in this 2v2 so far, keeping it very even with that Karma advantage for the poke, and things looking good for P1 so far.
Yeah. DoubleLift is actually the highest CS differential mid laner.
Oh, Pirean's getting caught.
Only level 5,
Back
costs us
off.
some damage onto Bjergsen. Svenskeren doesn't follow over the wall. Still no flash because of that early kill.
Inori only 1 camp away from 6 here. It's going to need another one after that Scuttler, because it doesn't really give you that much XP. But one more camp, he'll be 6, so he wants to base buy. He's going to try to come out, probably get 6, and look for an early gank. And that first ultimate from Rengar is so massive. If you can get kills on that, you can really start to snowball it, because that cooldown is very long at early levels. You really want to get things going and try to get that lead early.
Oh, Mash spell shields, but will eat the snare. They've got 4 summoner spells, and with Ignite on Gate,
coming. But this could actually end up being good for P1 if Sven went down there and there's an early 6 on Inori. Bjergsen's looking to make the roam, though.
he's also level 6. That's going to be Inori. If he smites, he will be able to get level 6, but
Mash very low.
Biofrost gets the tether. They're currently making it under turret. Gate will block. They spot out Bjergsen and Svenskeren on that pink ward.
And Inori is here N6. Bjergsen's going to have to back off. And will Inori now go for the play? Remember, this TSM bot lane has not based at all. They are very weak right now. This would be huge for Inori. He's going for it.
Cheating forward.
Will they spot it
Level
out?
5, he flashes forward. The bola is flashed by Biofrost.
Quick reactions there by Biofrost. Keeps him safe. And I feel like Inori should have done his leap before going for the bola, because if he leaps then flashes, he can actually catch up with him. Unfortunately, Zig maybe getting cut off here by Taliyah.
Yeah, Hauntzer gets over the wall, but Bjergsen drops the Unraveled Earth. They're able to get the kill.
Nice roam from Bjergsen, so it doesn't work in the bot lane, but he's able to execute in the top lane once again. Getting Hauntzer ahead here is so big.
Excellently timed play from TSM, evens it right back up. However, Mash, Gate, and now Pirean. He ghosts down to the
Flashback to
bottom
last
lane.
game.
There's
Pirean
no
looking for
flash.
Braum.
DoubleLift is ignited. Gate takes a hit from the turret, but that's kill secured by Phoenix1.
And Inori is here. They're actually looking to get Biofrost as well. Nice leap. Can he land the bola?
Oh, he kites it back.
He has
Up
another,
and
though. He's slowed.
There goes some more damage. That's a boomerang. Phoenix1 are 3-1.
They are off to the races, looking good, but Sven is here. Taliyah's roaming down. Do TSM look for some counter engage? Remember, Hauntzer also has his TP, and the ward is there.
Teleport. Hauntzer's trying to collapse. There's the flash body slam. Inori's pinned against the wall. There's a teleport as well from Zig, but Inori has already fallen.
Rumble
Pirean
ult available.
separated from his team. There's the equalizer. Svenskeren falls. It's 2-for-1 trade favoring TSM. And now they continue to chase forward onto Zig. He silenced himself. Mash eats some damage. Remember, he used his flash earlier. They're trying to chase down this kill. Gate to the rescue. That's a stun onto Hauntzer. They're dodging the zone control of Bjergsen, and Phoenix1 are able to back away.
Some nice play there by TSM, but it is match. They at least get a kill out of the deal, and P1 are getting aggressive. We talked about this is what they have to do.
Yeah.
They're looking good. They're looking scrappy, and they can compete mechanically in these fights. So here it is once more. As that TP was coming in, nice flash, double body slam. Pirean did have that passive though, and Inori trying his best to stay alive, does fall first, but Zig nailing the equalizer means they get a trade kill onto Svenskeren, and now it's just Hauntzer. They cannot answer this guy right now, has so much early MR, and Mash is not even based at this point, low on health, low on mana, so there's no chance of that turn kill. And Gate comes in with the save, but that will be that. Remember, it is Infernal on the table. Who's going to make the first move?
Inori's still on this bottom side, and now with his Thrill of the Hunt back up, he's going to have to be well aware that this could be a priority. Bjergsen's roaming towards that bottom side as blue buff spawns. A lot of vision for both teams to keep an eye on that side of the map. TSM doesn't want to give it up without a fight, but neither does Phoenix1.
And Inori wants to look for another gank here with his ult and wants to go as quickly as he can, really, and try to prepare for this. Where will he look? There's no flash on Hauntzer. That is a possibility, but Hauntzer is going to be pretty tough to take down on this Trundle, so we'll see where he's going to go. Pirean could be a good combo also, because if Pirean's able to get locked down by the Malzahar ult, it's an easy bola, but they are looking top lane. Will they have the damage to actually go for Hauntzer? I don't know. It's going to be risky.
Inori with the challenging smite.
Trying to bait him in.
Zig just burning out some initial damage. Corrupting Potion not even used by Hauntzer yet. Still got 3 charges as he's healing up quite a bit.
The wave is pushing towards Zig here. So will Hauntzer actually sense this? He's kind of wondering, hey, well, why aren't you contesting the wave? Why aren't you going for that CS? You're kind of sitting back a little bit. That's strange. So he's sensing this. He reads it perfectly. Will back off, and that means Inori not able to get anything done.
Pirean even feigning towards that side of the map is going to pull some pressure. Ooh. Minion picked up, but that's a lot of trade down onto Phoenix1. Culling even being used for some initial harasses. Bjergsen wandering down with Svenskeren.
They're looking for it again, but Inori is here for the counter gank, and here comes Pirean. They're going to go for it.
Wall. Inori gets separated. He won't be able to catch up on the hunt.
They're trying to delay
this, clearing out the minion wave. The wall falls, but that's already a double kill for TSM. They're trying to run as fast as they can. Inori's on the chase.
Can he go for Bjergsen? Bjergsen has no flash. I think they're going to have to call it off.
Oh, and TSM pull off the dive. 2 kills.
So good by Bjergsen. He knows that the jungler could be coming, cuts them off completely. Perfect use of the Taliyah ultimate. Nets them 2 kills under the turret. And if he hadn't done that, it could have been really bad for TSM. But there may be a face check.
Oh, Pirean
They're going for double lift.
Suppression, double lift. Oh my god, will he stay alive? No way, he goes down to Pirean. Inori forces the flash out of Biofrost, but the Infernal Drake is stalled.
Yeah, that's perfect. They get the kill, they stop the Drake, exactly what P1 needed. They are falling a little bit behind in gold because, yes, TSM's macro game is a lot better, but still, here is that play. And look how close this actually was. The Rengar almost got in. If he was over here, this could have been a disaster for TSM, but they execute perfectly. You can see that it is being tanked up, and now Zig looking to get soloed out.
Oh, Hauntzer, he's got his flash, so too does Zig. They both flash. Equalizer's up for Zig. He drops it. Hauntzer eats a lot of damage. He's slowed. Oh, Zig solo kills on Hauntzer's greed.
Zig with the big outplay in P1. Capitalize on both sides of the map.
They take down that Infernal Drake and continue to fight it back. They've got a lot of cooldowns. Here comes DoubleLift. Gate trying to block some damage in the front. Cask and Phoenix1 escape with their lives.
That was so well done by Zig. He knew the flash would be coming for Hauntzer, so he waits till the very last second, anticipates it, gets away, slows him under the turret. What an outplay by Zig. And these are the kind of plays they need to give him that confidence and fight back in this series.
Phoenix1 are trying to bring us to a game 3 here, as TSM only a 700 gold lead, but Bjergsen almost on cooldown. Roaming bottom. He doesn't even have the Weaver's Wall just yet, but he's taking the long way around.
Might not need it. He's getting in behind them. Are they aware? You can see the question mark pings coming here in mid lane. They know he's missing, but they're going to go for it.
See him now. There's a teleport being used, but Gate will go low. Mash. Oh, is able to escape. There's the Weaver's Wall. Bjergsen, oh, cuts him off. Flash over the side. Here's Inori. Oh, and Inori turns onto Bjergsen. He's going to die. Shut down. Pirean collapses on the Biofrost for another kill, and they continue to chase it.
DoubleLift.
DoubleLift over the wall. Will escape with his life, but that's 2 for 1 favoring Phoenix1.
Gold is dead even. P1, this is what we're looking for. Proactive plays. They are being very reactive. They're doing a great job here, able to match TSM on these roams in a way that they could not even hope to do last game. So Bjergsen makes a great roam, Ash with a nice little play to stay alive, and Inori and Pirean were fast on the roam, get the counter kills, and this is getting a little bit scary for TSM as these guys are getting pretty strong.
Yep, that's 2, 1, and 4 on that Rengar with a Tiamat now. Mash, ooh, dodges the knock-up and escapes with his life. And you know, it's not mid lane Sona, but this Rengar is working out really well for Phoenix1.
It's definitely not mid lane Sona.
Nope.
But Rengar looking good. They are going to get the flash out. So they even solo forcing the flash from Sven there with the ultimate trade. Great job. And we just got to keep seeing them be proactive. Warrior completed now. Tiamat done here as well. Let's watch this dive once more. Biofrost tanking up as much as possible to get the quick kill on the support, but Mash gets out. And now in goes Bjergsen. He wants this. Look at this. Spell shield on the first Q. dodges out to the side. In comes Inori, and Bjergsen realizes, oops, I made a mistake. And at the same time, Pirean arrives, taking out Biofrost. May want to go for the juicier target, but still gets the guaranteed kill and the flash from DoubleLift. And as you pick up more and more CDR on this Rengar, you can start to snowball kills very quickly. You continuously go for those ultimates, and as you can see, ultimate available once again.
Inori doing so much for this Phoenix1 squad.
Yeah.
Very late to join the team, but doing a lot of work ever since he started showing up.
And one thing that TSM needs to do more of to actually counteract this Rengar is get deep vision. You cannot necessarily react in time once you already see the question mark over your head, you know, that exclamation point that warns you of the Rengar. You need to be able to see, hey, okay, he's on the bot side. He just did Grump, gotta watch out. Or hey, he just did Race, gotta watch out. You need that deep vision. They have not been able to get that just yet, which has led to a lot of success we've been seeing from Inori.
So far, TSM's vision has been stymied by Phoenix1, trying to get some deeper wards. Inori on the hunt, but Bjergsen will be spotted out.
What a
That is a wombo combo if I've ever seen one.
Wow, pull the trigger. That was so good. Pirean flashes forward, uses a ghost, nails the ultimate. They delete Bjergsen, and they're looking topside.
That Rift Herald's still going to be up for about 4 more minutes. This would be huge if they could gift it over to any one of their solos. But here comes TSM to contest this.
Yeah, this is where they may be overreaching. Can they actually do this? The Voidlings are tanking it up. They smartly back off.
Yeah, the AI does reset that Rift Herald. Meanwhile, Mash catches back up in the mid lane, finishing off that Essence Reaver as Gate has found Biofrost. He's got Flash and Exhaust. So he's perfectly safe. Knows that Pirean doesn't have that follow-up, but oh, Rift Herald is picked up. They're even going to gift it over to Inori. This is Phoenix1 putting the moves on TSM.
They're looking good. They're actually up a little bit of gold here. TSM, you know, still very much in it, but here is that play once again. No chance for Bjergsen to react, and Sven even trying to ultimate peel. They did everything they could, but there was no way for them to react. That was just way too fast. TSM, though, looking to take the turret, evens up the gold. Actually going to go in the gold advantage as they get 2 at the same time.
Yeah, poorly timed recall from Zig means that he misses out defending that top tier 1. And that's going to be TSM 2 turrets to 1 with a large minion wave in this bottom lane. Looks like Phoenix1 are trying to trade for the mid-tier 1, though. As
looking for the dive again.
Pressure forward. There is the dive on the hunt, but they're cornered. This is Phoenix1 trying to stay alive, but TSM cleanly dive and they get 2. There's a huge equalizer. Zig is doing some work, but he's not able to get any kills. There's one. Inori hops in late. Is he trying to clean this up? A double kill. Oh my gosh, finally goes down.
Malzahar's coming. He could look for the cleanup.
Hauntzer zoning away as best he can. That Void Shift is going to stall quite a bit. Now it's finally been popped. They can kill him if they can catch him, but Pirean tries to turn it around. On top of the Unraveled Earth, he killed him over the wall. He's continuing to chase suppression on the DoubleLift. There's no knockup. DoubleLift falls. That's 4 for 5. What a fight.
And TSM, they do come out on top, especially with the turrets. They're getting another one, but that was crazy. And Inori and Pirean making the best of a bad situation as TSM is just picking on Mash and Gate time and time again. They cannot deal with these Taliyah ults, and no way for them to escape again. Sivir has no dash, no chance to get out. They delay admirably, though. Look how much damage they're blocking. They're trying to get the return damage out. Zig comes in, huge amount of damage put down, but oh my god, does he ever die fast. And now in goes Inori. 1 kill picked up. Flashes for the second, has DoubleLift very low. And Pirean played this so well. So yes, Hauntzer is in his face, but he knows Bjergsen is the juicy target. So look at him go for the Q over the wall here, and he's able to actually pick it up on Bjergsen, nails the Q, the Voidlings clean it up, then says, oh hey, DoubleLift, you're looking pretty juicy, picks up another kill, and really did the best that he possibly could have here.
Yeah, taking a look at the carries for Phoenix1 as they clean up this top tier 1 turret, trading it over for that Cloud Drake in the bottom side of the map. 4, 2, and 6 on Inori. 6, 2, and 3 on Pirean. And despite all of the roams bottom, all of the ganks from Bjergsen and Svenskeren, Mash has only died twice.
Yeah, and he's staying relevant, right? He has almost equal farm. He's doing great. Inori's looking, but he steps on pink. Still, he has a lot of CDR at this point, and with the level 2 ultimate, the cooldown is really not that bad anymore. It's, you know, it's only a minute, so he can, you know, kind of look for these and scout it out and Does have to be careful, but almost has the Ghost Blade done, and that is where things are going to get really frightening for some of these carries on TSM.
Yeah, Mash, ooh, caught overextending. Spell Shield soaks a lot. They're going to try to body block here. There's a knock-up. Bjergsen's got the wall. Meanwhile, they collapse onto Hauntzer in the river. Subjugate to try to keep himself alive, but he falls, and Inori with another kill. There goes the Weaver's Wall. They're trying to separate Phoenix1, and they succeed. Zig will kite it back as best he can. Still got the equalizer. Remember, Mash is out of this fight.
And this fight has gone so long that wait much longer, and Inori's going to have that Rengar ultimate once more. They could potentially look for a counter engage, but Mash needs to get down to bot lane, clean that up, try to heal here, and they want to hold on to this mid lane turret. It's about how much can TSM get on the back end of this fight.
Yeah, and despite the Weaver's Wall separating Phoenix1, TSM can't take the fight. And here that is again, Mash just overextending.
Yeah, so Mash does get caught out here, but he's able to have a nice dodge out. He flashes the ultimate, and oops, here comes Pirean in onto Hauntzer. Has the combo, EW ultimate to refresh. He lands the Q afterwards, triple refresh there, and they are able to clean up another kill, and then they did escape using some summoners, but still playing it very well, playing calmly, and they're able to match TSM pretty well in these fights, and they have a team fight comp that is very powerful. Malzahar should outpace Bjergsen, in these team fights. It really should be more powerful than the straight 5.
Uh-oh, Mash is caught once again. He's juking around the
Inori's coming, Inori's coming.
Oh my god, he's putting on the moves for Hauntzer. Inori nukes Hauntzer.
Inori just dunked Hauntzer right there. And where did you go? It's a disappearing act from the Rengar.
Mash with the side steps on top of the pillar. Woo. Avoids that terrifying Ravenous Hydra Trundle. And TSM, they're now pressuring that top side. They saw Inori bottom.
Yeah, and they actually see him on the Wolf Spirit again here, so they know that someone's down there. But it would be way too risky to start this up, especially with the amount of magic damage and AoE that there is between Malzahar and Rumble. Baron Pit can be a death trap.
Yeah. TSM setting up a death bush here.
Yeah.
Got some vision over the wall, but Phoenix1 trying to play it safe. This blue buff. All of Phoenix1 are taking the long way around. They don't have vision of this.
They could pop the Rengar ult if they're really nervous.
Oh, here goes the Inspired Defiance. Zig is
in.
split apart by the Weaver's Wall. He's pinned into the corner. Svenskeren will lock him down. Equalizer on top of himself.
Here, though.
Zig is buying time. Mash over the wall, but that Zig going down. DoubleLift is taking a lot, but gets denied. Inori trying to come in. Turns on the Biofrost, but he's not quite able to follow it up. It's fighting on two fronts, and Phoenix1
Inori's
are
cleaning
cleaning up with Inori and Gate. That's a flash from Bjergsen, but he will fall. Triple kill, and Pirean is able to clean up on the far side. Phoenix1 are winning these fights.
Inori has just been a monster here. And
he's got him.
He's going to get cleaned up as well. They just got to take it slow, chase him down. Okay, maybe he's out. Take it back.
Playing it safe, playing it safe. Oh, he's buying time. The tier 2 on the opposite side. Phoenix1 are rushing it down. With those respawn timers, they're going to be able to get it. And suddenly, Phoenix1 have got a 2,000 gold lead over TSM.
P1 pulling out all the stops here, and let's watch this one once more. It was a beautiful start by TSM, but Zig, he is able to watch them all funnel in, gets good initial damage. The overlap of the Rumble and the Braum holds them there, and now Pirean, he's getting a lot of damage out here. Look at Inori, this is key. He flashes into the bush, gets the reset. He's able to jump back out. Another jump here, right back onto Bjergsen. Bjergsen flashes over, but another jump from him. And he's playing this Rengar to perfection. Look how little health he had, and that was through an exhaust. Now ultimates pop. He was looking for DoubleLift, sees their support, gonna back off.
9, 2, and 6 right now. This Rengar is huge. Pirean, 7, 2, and 5. Phoenix1 showing they've got more than just a Zerg strategy. With this assassin Rengar coming out of the night, and TSM are caught unawares.
They are looking good, and this is one hell of a game so far. Very exciting stuff. And it wasn't much longer into the game that TSM actually ended the last one. We're 24 minutes in, and Phoenix1 are not only sticking around, they're actually leading this game. So TSM want to take this very seriously. They cannot take this team lightly, and they're going to need to pull out some stops. They're looking to sneak the Baron.
They're trying to take it over the wall right now. Svenskeren and DoubleLift are doing work. There's no vision. Ping's now going down. There's a blue trinket for Mash, but he's on the top side of the map. 6,000 health.
It's going down slowly.
5.
They see it's happening. They
Or
know
here
it's
comes
happening.
Phoenix1. It's at 4,000 health already. Do they try to commit? DoubleLift. He's caught in the back of the pit. Knock up onto Svenskeren. Inori's chasing up with Pirean. Svenskeren goes down. That's the smite. Inori in the pit is healing up quite a bit. That's another kill. Phoenix1 just gets her double kill. 3 people are dead. Bjergsen is zoned away. Hauntzer is dead. 4 members of TSM are gone.
Are you kidding me? It's a clean ace for P1. They turn to the Baron, and they are looking to play spoiler here to TSM. 11-2 on the Rengar. Inori is putting on a clinic.
This is amazing. Phoenix1 are keeping pace with the best team in the league right now. With this Baron buff, they're finally going to be able to break down this mid-tier 1 turret.
6,000 gold lead, make it 7. They can pick up the Dragon on the way out or even push for more. We'll see what they decide to go for. They want to get the tier 2 mid. Inori moving towards Dragon. They can pick up everything.
I feel like I'm watching Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets right now. This Phoenix is wrecking the Basilisk that is TSM. Inori cleaning up that Drake on the far side.
Has his completed Hydra, 3 items, lots of gold to spend when he bases 2. He has another 2K in the bank, and this Rengar is becoming a terror. He's almost at level 16. He's picking up, a lot of these trophies. He's actually at 18 of his Bone Tooth Necklace stack. So let's see this fight once more. TSM goes for the risky sneak, and they get punished. The 2-man Baron is very slow at this stage. Pirean in on Svenskeren. They delete the jungler, meaning TSM has to bail out. No chance of going for this anymore. And DoubleLift too far forward. He gets taken down. Zig drops the equalizer to slow down Bjergsen, as Inori is just absolutely shredding Hauntzer, and Zig able to clean up the mid laner on the top side. But yeah, when he hits that 20 Bone Tooth Necklace stacks, it's actually very, very big because you get double move speed during your ultimate. So he's almost not only at rank 16 of this ult, but he almost has that double move speed, which means it's so hard to get away, and he is looking.
There he goes on cooldown, using it for vision at this point to try to scout out any weaknesses from TSM, who, as you can see, are now all grouped up. They do not want to be caught out. Double pinks, just in case the first one wasn't enough.
Gotta be twice as sure.
Yep.
It's like double quilted toilet paper, why not?
Extra safety, there's the Weaver's Wall, and Phoenix1 backs up against the wall.
Inori's going for the base.
Oh, they're trying to trade this out, trying to stall, but that's going to be mashed. Flashing, Svenskeren will drop. Gate is pinned against the pillar, but he will go down. 1-for-1 trade, but the inhibitor is going down. There's the equalizer. Zig comes in late, exhaust stalls. Hauntzer kiting it out with the Malefic Visions, burning him down, along with those Voidlings. He's barely able to escape.
Inori's going for the Nexus
Oh my god,
turret.
is he trying to end the game right here and now? TSM are racing back. He's only got 3 minions. Oh my god, he's actually doing it!
No, there's another minion wave coming in. He's popping the Ghost Blade. He's actually going for the end. Can TSM get back in time? I don't think they realize what's happening.
Rushing down right now.
He may just end it.
Teleport being used.
It's too late. It's too late. It's going to go down before the TP comes in.
Cancelled. Match gets the kill. Inori's on the Nexus. I cannot believe it.
This could be it.
Phoenix1. They're able to spoil TSM off the back of Inori. Another kill. But the Nexus falls. 12, 2, and 7. Phoenix1 defeat TSM.
Inori, this game is the stuff of legends. 12, 2, and 7. He solo takes the Nexus from TSM. It does not get any better than that.
A legacy has just been born in Inori's Rengar.
Wow.
What did we just witness?
One of the most exciting games of League in a long time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Phoenix1, oh my god. We talked about how instrumental Inori is. That is, there's no words.
Incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely incredible. What more can you say?